Hello everyone, welcome to NG Engineering. Today we are going to discuss about the most important question being asked by the client. That is, what is your square feet rate for building construction? Being a civil engineer contractor, most of the time I was asked this question by the client, and whenever I will tell them my rate, they will say okay, and after some time I will find that the client will start the construction with the other contractor without any negotiation or clarification with me. Sometimes I feel very bad that why clients are not clarifying my quotation, but they are comparing just they are comparing the cost, that is square feet rate, with the other contractor. Well, today's video is for those people who are going to construct their house in future. That is, this video is for owner rather than engineering students or freshers. Before starting this video, if you are new here, please subscribe to our channel, and if you like this video and found this video informative, please share it with your friends and family members. Without getting any further delay, let's start our video. For your information, I have 14 years of experience in this field, and I had worked as assistant engineer in Ambu Trade Center building project under Bharat Builders, later site engineer in Prestige Paragon building, Mount Road, and then I had worked as a state officer for 8 years in an organization. In all three phases, I have learned that building construction we had done with respect to the BOQ. Now, what is the BOQ? Full form of BOQ is a bill of quantities. In the BOQ contract, contractor will quote the rate with respect to the item-wise quantity. That is, for foundation this rate, that is for foundation concrete this rate, and for earthwork excavation this rate, and same for the steel work, etc., etc. And for all the works, contractor will quote the rate with respect to the item of the quantities. And after the completing the work stage wise, contractor will submit the bill on actual quantities done by them, which will be checked by the engineer deployed by the client, or it will checked by the consultant. For them, client will pay them salary. These the BOQ method are being followed by the architect firm or civil engineering company. But owner of a house cannot be done this much of work by hiring consultant or engineer, etc. But he will just ask the square feet rate with the contractor. If the project goes depending upon BOQ method, then there will be less chances of cost issue between the contractor and owner at the end of the project, and have chances that contractor will maintain quality as mentioned in the each and every item's specification. But if the owner wants square feet rate for the contractor from the contractor, and whether it is from mason or from the engineer, then these points to be considered. That is, plan of the building to be constructed has to be finalized before getting quotation to avoid extra cost issue at the end of the project. And for your understanding, the square feet rate will not be the same for all kind of project, but it will change building to building depending upon span of the slab, thickness of the slab, thickness of the beam, and quantities of brick wall, etc. For example, being a client, if you ask me what is my square feet rate, and without finalizing plan, I will commit the rate as for example 1500 per square feet with respect to the rate what I had done for my previous project. While starting your project, if I was told that I have to construct 2 additional toilet, then how I can bear the cost of 2 additional toilet? That is cost of brick wall and its tiles, plumbing fitting, waterproofing, etc. So, if I increase the project rate from 1500 to 1600 square feet, then obviously you will not give this project to me. So, I also cannot bear the cost of additional work. So, what I can do? I have to reduce the quality of work to compensate the rate and complete the project by 1500 square feet. So it is very very important to have plan specification finalized before commitment of a square feet rate, else it will become problem for both client and contractor while ending the project. Another example I had I had given a quotation last week to a client. Plot size is around 900 square feet with 2 bedroom, storeroom, kitchen, and I was told that market rate of that area is going up to 1200 to square feet, 1200 per square feet. On calculation and rate analysis, I am getting 1400 square feet, that too without including my profit. On discussing with client, and I had explained him that the number of walls in this project are more, so extra cost we are getting, for which client didn't listen, and project went to the other contractor. I really don't know how they are doing with the rate, where I had arrived the quote cost to cost with respect to the good quality ratios. As I said earlier, market rate cannot be the same for all the building. It changes from building to building depending upon the building size, building hall size, room size, depending upon the slab thickness, beam thickness, and depending upon client requirement and his specification. And another point is, owner of the building should be clear about the specification of the work, that what he wants, that is which brand of the cement contractor has to be used, and which brand of steel contractor has to be used, electrical brand, electrical item brand, plumbing item brand, tiles brand, etc. Complete, you have to mention that in specification. The next point is, owner of the building should be clear in using mixing proportion, that is for plain cement concrete, contractor has to use 1:4:8, for RCC 1:2:3, or 1.5:3, for brickwork this much, and for plastering this much. This point is very important for the contractor, and as well as for the owner, because the quotation is going to fix the rate, because the quotation is going to be fixed in square feet rate basis, and rupees 50 to 75 can be adjusted by reducing the ratio of the cement. For example, if you are going to construct 1000 square feet area building, and for which estimated cement bag will be around 500, I'm just telling for example, if the contractor will reduce by reducing the mixing ratio from 500 bag to 400 bag, then 100 bags will be profit to him. That if you calculate 100 bags into 400, that it will come up to 4 lakhs. If it divided by 1000, then rupees 40 per square feet can be profited by the contractor. And the same steel, instead in the same steel also, instead of using TMT steel bars, if you use tar steel, then per kg rupees 10 will be reduced. So the square feet rate will be from 50 to 70 can be adjusted here. Bottom line of this video is, if the contractor done under BOQ method, then there will be very less issue, or it may be no issue at the end of the project. And I guess if you do the project in square feet basis, then architectural plan, structural drawing, and complete specification should be given to the contractor. Only then contractor will give the proper quote, from which you can compare the rates with the other contractor's quotation. In short, you can compare apple to apple, then apple to guava fruit. That's all for this video. Rest of the tips will be discussed in next video. If you feel I have missed any point, please mention it in comment box. And if you feel this video is informative, then please share it with your friends and family members. If you are new here, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon. Thank you. Have a good day.